Okay, welcome back to One Piece Anime Review, episode 163. This I'm discussing just newest episode of the anime, episode 944. The storm has come, a raging big mom. Yes, this adapts pretty much pages 12 to 17 of chapter 945. Yes, 7 pages adapted for a 20-minute episode. And mostly put, there's not a lot of stuff there in the manga, but this episode, it just expanded upon a lot of stuff. First of which, we show, like what happened just after the execution stuff that happened last week's episode, where you see Zoro fighting Yosuro, and we have Usopp running. Of course, we have pretty much a 1-minute recap of last week, and then we cut to seeing basically Kinemon explaining to Ashura, he's the guy they want to recruit, that he was one who sent Hodum to motivate him. He had no idea what was going to burn down his hideout, and Ashura basically, rightfully, punches Kinemon and throws him on his butt. Basically flips him over. And he says he apologizes, and he would like to fight with him. And then he ends with like, "Come with me, I got something to show you." And that's where that ends. It's mostly it's the same dialogue, except they added a little bit more here, which I thought was fine. And then we cut to, and the whole rest of the episode said the Udon prison. Now, mostly it's most of the same, except they pretty much extended the sequence of basically what happens. Basically, we have Big Mom grabs the entrance of the Udon prison. We see her basically use her super strength to basically struggle for a bit to rip off part of the steel gate of the front gate of the prison, and then she walks right through, beats up a bunch of guards, goes to the second gate and goes to the third gate. And and then we see everybody's reaction, where everybody knows it's like Queen, even Luffy recognizes like, "Oh crap, it's Big Mom!" He's like, "Am I Jimmy? What's Big Mom doing here?" Yep. And then we have her basically saying, red bean soup, red bean soup. And he's like, and then Queen's like, "Really? You're here for that?" Calls her an old hag. And then Luffy's like, "Hey, get those two out of the water. They're going to drown. You fight over nonsense like red bean soup." And Queen is like, "You dare call this red bean soup? You call this nonsense?" So he basically does the transformation into his devil fruit power, which is a brontosaurus. Yep. We see its actual anime debut here. And then we see also on the outside, and of course, Chopper easily pokes fun of Kaku for doing this. Like, anybody easily pointed out, this is so stupid. It's so dumb, basically. Samurai, now, in the manga, it says, "Oh, you just throw a towel over your face, and you call that disguise." In the anime, it's like, you throw a cloth. How about an actual mask? Why a freaking cloth, Thor? I'm glad the fact that Chopper is the one pointing this out. Yeah, this is kind of dumb. At night, this might work. But this is broad daylight. You call it that a disguise? No, that's not a disguise. That's a very silly disguise. And of course, Otama wants to come in, but Kaku's like, "No, you can't. Stay here with Momo." And of course, it's Chopper and Kaku just run into the prison. Like, "Oh, thank you, Big Mom, basically, for open way for us." And well, the episode ends with the transformation sequence. Yep. All in all, great episode. Definitely looking forward to next week. It's something, though, that this episode, I heard a complaint about this on the comment section of my original website. They complained this episode was too short. I agree. This episode was a bit too short. Like, they could have added a heck of a lot more here, but nope, they didn't. They took roughly 7 pages of a chapter and adapted this for, if you take out the opening credits, which is basically about 2 minutes, the 1-minute recap, and the 1-minute credits, you got roughly an episode that feels really short. Yeah, it feels a little bit shorter than usual. And this has been a thing lately where the thing that the title basically hypes up, and it happens during the last 10 seconds of the episode. Well, basically we have Queen and Big Mom just starting their fight. It's a good episode, but I do agree it feels a little short. Okay, so that's it for Cycler Review. Now, this next review, I was not expecting to do a review for this, especially since the manga ended for the series back in May. But I figured, though, before I do My Hero Academia, I bring back my anime review series for Demon Slayer. Yes, I'm bringing this back because there was a one-shot release today for Demon Slayer. So I figured, though, why not talk about this? After all, it was definitely something for I'll discuss it in a minute. Basically, what numbering this chapter is. Despite the fact this manga ended roughly 5 months ago, we have another chapter. Well, one shot, anyways. They just also Promised Neverland as well. I have never read Promised Neverland, so I know people have said the series is good, and though they didn't like the ending very much, they were disappointed with it, and the anime is good as well. The thing is, I haven't watched the anime, and I've never read the manga. I've currently no interest in basically watching Promised Neverland. Not right now, anyways. Might be sometime in the future, but not right now. Nope, right now I'm discussing Demon Slayer. And in case you're wondering, yes, I'm looking forward to seeing the Demon Slayer film, Mugen Train. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to seeing that. When the heck this film was supposed to come out, I have no idea. This, I think, is a little weird, the fact that this one film has not been released yet. Yeah, I heard something. I think it's going to release sometime later this, like in the next couple months or early next year. It just depends. But until this next video, bye.